welcome to my channel. I'm Kate and I am the face of KR Aesthetics. Today I'm going to put a reasonably short video together. That's the plan anyway. I always plan for them to be quite short, then I just go on and on and on. Rabbit on for ages. We can edit it, it's fine. So a short, reasonably short video about the consultation process. So before any kind of consultation can happen, you need to get in touch with me. There are a few ways you can do that. You can get me through Facebook, KR Aesthetics. Is Instagram, KR Aesthetics Co. You can text me, my mobile number is on all of my social media. Or you can email me through my Google business account, and the website is www.kraesthetics.co. So let's say you've contacted me, we've either chatted online or you've rung me, you've texted me, whatever. What's the next stage? So the next stage is you'll come to the salon. You'll come to see me in person. When you arrive, I'll be waiting for you. And in my clinic, it's just one-on-one. There's just me and you. There will be nobody there unless you bring somebody, which you're more than welcome to do. Not right now though, COVID, all that. Minimise people meeting. My point is, it's just us. There is no waiting area. It's just me and you. You're my sole focus at that time. So you'll sit down and we'll have a chat. That's all we do. My first consultation is always no obligation. You can just chat and go if that's what you want to do. Some people do have treatment on the first visit. You're absolutely not compelled to do that. And for that matter, nor am I. I am not committed to treating you at that appointment either if I don't feel that I can help you or I don't feel like it's in your best interests. I can turn you down as well. So what we'll do is we'll sit down, we'll have a chat. Obviously, I'll have a look at you and you would tell me what it is that bothers you, the areas that you're not happy with, and how you think that you want them treated. Obviously, we discuss any previous treatment that you've had. A key thing here is if you have had previous treatment or if you're having it, ask what they're using. You need to know what they've injected into your face. And from my point of view, that's really helpful as well because some products don't always mix together terribly well, and I'll need to know what you had, how much you had, and where it was and where it went. And any decent practitioner will be able to give you that information very, very readily. Let's say you had your lips done 3 months ago with random beautician down the road. A, I don't know how much she's used. B, I don't know what she's used. C, I don't know where it went. Not all fillers mix well. Generally allow about 6 months in between administrations for products that we don't know the history of. Just to be safe, we don't know if it's going to massively swell, if it's going to go lumpy. We need predictability. I don't want you walking around looking like a maniac. Big lips. Then what will happen is I will get my magic mirror out. The mirror tells me lots and lots of things. And I'm not even going to go into it because it will give you little trade secrets. But the mirror tells me a lot. Let's just put it like that. You will point out the bits you don't like. All these Zoom chats and things I've been doing over lockdown, I just sit there looking at myself like, ooh, these are bad. Like these. Need that gone. Saggy jawlines. Getting old is rubbish. So in the mirror, you'll show me the bits you don't like, tell me what you want to change, and we'll go from there. So once you've said what you think, then I can have a look at your face and maybe come up with a few different suggestions. Tear troughs are the main candidate for this. You get a lot of people who are like, oh, I just need my tear troughs doing. But they don't. Tear troughs generally I tend to find are the last thing you want to do. They're quite unpredictable. They're very patient selective. That doesn't mean you can't have them, but often there are other options available which would have more of a benefit for you than just your tear trough. So, you know, listen to what I've got to say, listen to my opinion, because I know what I'm talking about. So when we've decided what you're going to have done, whether it's that appointment or if you're going to rebook, we go through the risks. We go through the benefits of it, the drawbacks of it, and what you can expect. And that does include the scary bits. Because if we haven't gone through all the scary bits, and then, oh, this might happen, this could happen, and the contingency plans we've got for that, you can't give consent because you need to give informed consent. And if you're not informed, you can't give consent. Let's say we're now in a position where we've had a good chat. I know what your expectations are. I know what I want to do. I've got a treatment plan ready to go. We've been through the do's and don'ts. We've been through the consent. We've been through the risks. We go through your medical history. So you'll fill a form in. You'll have your consent form. You'll have your medical form. and you will sign to say that you've read it and you've filled it in and it's signed and it's all accurate, because I need that for my peace of mind. So as part of the consent procedure, you also need to know, how much is it going to cost you? Cost is a big issue. We need to know how much it is, and don't be scared to ask how much it is. It's not like when you're on the expensive makeup counters where, you know, if you have to ask, you can't afford it. It's not like that. I'm very upfront with my pricing, and it's a fair pricing for what I do and for my experience. So at this point in the consultation, once we know we're going to go ahead with the treatment, I will take payment upfront before the treatment's done. Not because I don't trust you, but because we do hear some horror stories in aesthetics. And it's not just in aesthetics. I've got friends who are hairdressers who've had people do the same. Done the treatment and they're like, oh, I'm just going to pop to the bank, and you don't see them again. And it's a sad case and it's a sad situation that things like this happen, but they do happen. So unfortunately, I do take payment before the treatment's done. So we've got consent, we've got your payment, that's the painful bit. Now we need to know what you look like before. I have got a black background in my salon that I pull down, it's like a blind. You'll stand in front of there and we'll do your before photographs. Just need to be able to compare before and after. So once your little photo shoot is done, you'll jump in the chair and we'll crack on with your appointment. We'll do whatever we need to do. We'll make sure you're comfortable throughout. I go quite slowly, I talk to you. Imagine that, me talking. Once your treatment's finished, the first thing you'll want to do is look at it, obviously. So you'll jump up, you'll have a look in the mirror. What you won't do, promise me you won't do, what everybody does, particularly with lips. Oh, and they touch them. Stop touching your lips. Stop touching the injection sites. Don't do it. I will generally give you a sterile wipe to keep in your hand before you get up, because I know the first thing you're going to do is stop messing with your face, and I don't want you to do that. So once all the excitement's done and you're really happy and you're loving your new face, we then do your after photos. Another photo shoot. People tend to smile more on that one though. Aftercare. You should always get aftercare. I do mine verbally and I'll write them down and I will give them to you. You'll have your aftercare instructions written. You'll know exactly what to expect because this will all have been dealt with, and you'll get my details, my contact details. If you watch any of my other videos, you'll know that there are risks associated with these things and the complications that can arise afterwards. So in your aftercare, you'll be alerted to what to look out for should any complications arise. And in that situation, I need to know that you can get hold of me. That's a little bit of a quick tour around the general consultation process. Any practitioner worth their salt will offer you a free, no obligation consultation. Just come in, have a chat and go if you want to, just to get an opinion. We might not gel together. You might not like me. Imagine not liking me. Don't ever feel obliged to have something done on the day. You'll never be pressured. You can just have a chat and go. It's fine by me. Anything else you'd like covering, let me know. I've got a few other videos lined up to do, including things like the acid peels and things like that. But pop in the comments if there's anything you'd like to know, anything you'd like to ask. Feel free to contact me for an appointment. I am happy to do that. And share this video. Please share it and subscribe, because I need the subscribers. I need to get my little URL thing. So I need people to subscribe. You take care and I will see you next time. Bye bye.